Hello everybody, I'm Mike the Man and welcome to my channel. First of all, there are a couple of things I need to talk about because apparently some people seem to try to waste everybody's time. So I was talking about the video of Sebastian supposedly learning how to ride a bike. And today I have seen version number 2, which I was told was the original version. And there is nothing unusual I have noticed about that one. It shows Sebastian riding a bike. And this time the face is in focus. The video seems... There's nothing I've noticed that was off. And now the question remains, was the first one manipulated by AI or not? And we need to be very careful here, because I did not say AI generated, but AI manipulated, meaning there would have been an original video that was somehow altered by AI. I ran it through Grok. There's no speculation going on. And according to Grok, I forgot, was it 45 to 55% AI manipulated? Something like that. So I'm going by that. Some of you have told me Seth said the video was real. Well, Seth recognized the clothing and it looked real to him. That doesn't mean that he looked at it in an analytical sense, as Grok would do. So, just because Seth said it is real, it doesn't mean that every part of it is real. And I'm sure he looked at it. Well, I don't know what Seth did. That would be speculation. So either way, the problem is now people ask, why would Chris and Katie do that? Why would they take a video of Sebastian and alter it in any way? That reminds me of statement analysis. If I ask somebody, did you kill your wife? And the answer is no, or no, I did not. That is a reliable statement. What if somebody tells you, why would I do that? Is that a reliable denial? No, that's somebody pushing the ball into your court, telling you, first you have to give me a motive. I'm not going to talk to you. I am denying to answer you, which of course needs to be flagged. So when somebody asks me, why would Chris and Katie do something like that? And again, I ran it through Grok and I'm gonna run with it. And I've told you guys, I saw that there's something, I feel still, I look at it, it's very different than the one I was sent to, where I was told that's the original. Very different. The face is in focus. I'm not going to go into big detail. I'm going to post it actually on this, on my channel, for you guys to see both versions. So, I didn't say Chris or Katie did it. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. Maybe the PI did it, maybe he didn't. Maybe somebody who passed it on to a channel where it was first published, someone along the way decided to alter it. So, as one of you said, even the most abusive families have nice moments. What exactly is it telling us that Chris taught Sebastian how to ride a bike? And by the way, I brought this up because I posted in a previous video my Grok screenshot as a cover, and some of you thought that I am saying that my videos are AI. So that's why I brought it up in my last video. No, I am not AI. I am Mike the Man. Speaking, thinking, moving forward. So they're playing with you. That is the only explanation I could come up with, and that's only my opinion. But they're doing whatever they can to keep people talking, and I've seen it also on my channel. I had to get rid of some of the comments where people want to discuss consistently insignificancies. That's not why I'm here. That's what other channels are there for. There are so many. I want to keep my channel protected and educational, meaning that includes the comment section as well. So I don't want any of, and I don't care who it is. Everything, every place I have looked at so far, it is people attacking each other from all sides. So you may say, I'm Team Green, I'm Green Team, I'm Team Sebastian, but there are also people in there who use this kind of momentum to, they don't care about Sebastian, they love to argue with other people. So be very careful who you align yourself with, because so far what I have seen is that the reason Sebastian hasn't been found, which of course I don't believe he's with us anymore, but the reason no answers have been found because successfully the Proudfoots and the PI are sidetracking you. Most of you, not all of you, most of you. So beware if you are watching a channel, even if they say I am Team Sebastian, but they're expecting you to participate in arguing about something that is insignificant. And again, it is the war of the mice. It is absolutely insane and I think disgraceful. So don't try this on my channel, and moderators, you have the right, but if it doesn't, if it's, you use your own judgment here. I don't want any of the crap or the arguing about, I don't argue. Am I arguing? Do I participate in? No. What I want to is search for answers, get deeper into the answers, meaning that if somebody tells me I disagree with you, I say, I'm waiting. What do you mean? I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you to tell me what you disagree with. I'm waiting for you to tell me why. And maybe I will learn something from you. Maybe you're pointing something out where down the line, maybe even in the very beginning, I was given some false information that I haven't shaken off yet. All of that is possible. But senseless arguing about that, that is as foreign and as foreign from and as harmful to statement analysis as anything can possibly be, because we don't want to prove to be right. As a matter of fact, we need to examine ourselves and ask ourselves, is this really true? Let me see what else I can find. Okay, this confirms that. This puts that into question. It's a never-ending thing, and all you do is stay on the path that gets you closer to your goal, and then hopefully law enforcement is able to do something with it, unless of course they have messed up so much in the beginning they don't even want to touch the case, or they want to, or they are so careful, or who knows. But the thing is with Seth also told us that it wasn't a trash truck because police told him it wasn't. Now, I don't know if you guys ever watched Forensic Files, but it used to be one of my favorite TV shows, and it still is actually. And I need to figure out which of the many episodes, which few ones I haven't watched yet, so I don't have to sift through everything, because I still want to watch them. I don't care if they're from 20 years ago. They hold up, and there are many videos, many episodes where it involved police lying to a suspect. Now, some of you come from countries where police is not allowed to lie, but in the States, from what I understand, every state, I don't know if there are exceptions, But from what I understand, police is, yeah, they're allowed to lie. You're not allowed to lie to them. They're allowed to lie to you. And I'm not going to say whether or not. You can argue all you want about, or think of, or have your own thoughts about whether or not that's a good thing, but I can tell you this, it's very effective. It can be very effective. Because there were many times when police knew or felt like they knew who did it. But for whatever reasons, they were stuck. They were not able to get a search warrant, or their DNA got messed up, and sometimes they lie and say, hey, guess what? If the DNA is anywhere in your carpet or on the floor, it will never go away, and we're expect a search warrant to come in within a week or two. And then they watch the guy and they see him first going shopping with a box full of cleaning supplies and spending all day cleaning. So they know, okay, we're on the right track. Let's figure out more. So did law enforcement tell Seth Rogers the truth about everything? Here's the thing. Just because somebody's an honest person doesn't mean he always tells you the truth if he repeats what other people told him. If that is not correct, then he's not going to give you the correct answers. And what I'm interested in is intention detection. That is my key word, intention detection. Does the person have the intention to deceive you or not? And there is none of this in the case of Seth Rogers. But we have to also be very careful when he states something. Is police telling him, are they really open with him? Are they really telling him, is this accurate? Is what he repeats that other people have told him, is that actually accurate? That is the question. So, Katie Proudfoot has told us about the tape from the PI, which has been around for what? For 10 months, for a year almost? I don't know. For a long time. That's what law enforcement told us. I believe it. I also believe Jennifer Coffindaffer when she says it. Doesn't mean I agree with everything that she is saying about other cases. But in this case, there are too many sources. Nick Barris, initially before he flip-flopped, or before he changed his mind on a lot of things, haven't looked into really the reason why, but it appears to be that way, in my opinion. So we need to be careful with that. That's why in the court of law they call it hearsay. And we need to hold ourselves to the exact same standard in statement analysis. We cannot say, well, I trust this person, why would he lie to me, and so on. No. We need to, aside from the statements, all we have is real facts, if they indeed are, because there are three types of information we need to look at. Facts that are either proven or that are so close to 100% proven, where all indication is in existence that this is correct. We can accept it as a fact to go by. And then there is what could be, number two. What could be true, what could be not true. So if you don't actively look into it, or if you're stuck, you can put it on the back burner and you can think about it later, and you can keep it in mind when something else comes up, and you can check, you can allow yourself to cross-check information. Could this be true? Could it not be? You go down the path. The most important thing is not to stray from the path. You cannot expect quick results and say, okay, I know what happened. I know. No. But at least we know what does not happen. And that brings me to number 3, knowing what is not the case. So if somebody once made an argument and we realize, okay, we spent the time and the money or whatever on it and realize this is incorrect, then we know this is incorrect. And we know that the tape has no connection. The tape that the PI put up there has no connection with Sebastian. We know that from several very credible sources. And I believe it. Let me say it like that. I believe it. And the way Jennifer talks about it, that seemed very genuine to me. And by the way, whenever I hear an interview, I don't need to write anything down. I detect deception, not in all details, but I get it very quickly. Once you do this for a while, you immediately notice if something is off. And you get the pattern of people that you listen to once in a while. You realize when they're being real and when they're not, when they might be real, when something might be off. So Katie Proudfoot told us, if it's possible, it needs to be confirmed. She's telling us that what she wants is a confirmation that it's possible that the tape may have something to do with Sebastian. That's what in my last video, what I have discussed. She herself knows there is nothing to the tape, but what she's looking for is approval to look at it further. Meaning this is a campaign to sidetrack everybody. And people are following it, including people who call themselves Team Sebastian. They're arguing and arguing over all types of things. So don't argue about this tape. Don't argue about the video of Sebastian. Why did they do it? Did they do it? Is it speculation? But Seth said, no, let's look only at the facts. Katie told us she wants a confirmation that it's possible that it's real. She is not interested in finding Sebastian, in my opinion, because she knows what happened, in my opinion. And Katie wants us to dig deeper into anything except her and her husband. Means look into every single direction. Every direction. Explore it all to the fullest. If there's something there, she made sure that this would be mentioned, by the way. They already debunked it. And as Jennifer said, I can't believe they put this PI on TV and have him talk about something that is completely false. But that's what they did. They want their ratings. And after all, Katie Proudfoot, the journalist, her name is Holly Thompson, she even said it. Katie, you told me that it's very important for us to talk about this tape. They want this tape discussed, even though they know there is absolutely nothing to it, because they want you to talk about anything but them. Do not do them the favor. Do not lose track, and let other people know that as well. If they try to sidetrack you and tell you such and such said this and that about such and such, tell them, listen, I don't want to listen to it. Because eventually they talk to themselves and they will, if you listen to these people, I have to mention it one more time. People who complain about the so-called haters, which they are, but people who complain about them, but watch every single show, then you're part of the reason they're on the air. So how serious are you really about your, are you bored? Do you just want some entertainment? I don't find it entertaining. I find the truth and uncovering the truth very entertaining. Not entertaining, interesting. That's the correct word. So Katie told us she wants to keep you busy. Let's see what Mr. Chris, as Sebastian was supposed to call him, meant to call him, obligated to call him. What he said, we went from potentially not having a sighting to potentially having a sighting. Double